sometimes life seems too inconsistent with hope. When we come up against a brick wall and we encounter the tough things of life, we say, God, if you're so unstoppable, why did this have to happen? If you're so good and your purposes are so honorable, why do I have to experience this? And we're like Jacob. We're inconsolable. We refuse to be comforted. We don't know what to do. We say, God, I want to hope, but I feel like the hope has been kicked out of me. We say, I want to trust you, but I'm afraid to hope. If that's you, I want to offer you this. We are putting our hope in the Lord to take our souls to eternity after we die. So we have all this hope for that moment. And the scripture says that hope will not disappoint us. It will not put us to shame. So if you're trusting God for eternity, trust him for today. If you're trusting him to take your soul with him to heaven, trust him for today. Trust him. Trust him with your marriage. Trust him with your singleness. Trust him with your kids. Trust him with your finances. Trust him with your light bill. Trust him with your Christmas gifts. Trust him with your job. Trust him with your career path. Trust him with your mortgage. Trust him with your school. We might not know all the answers, but we have to make a choice to say, I will feel fear, but I will not live in fear. So we have to learn when that fear rises up, you say, God didn't give me that. He didn't give it to me. My God is unstoppable. He is able, and I will choose hope. I will make a decision to walk in hope and not fear. I want you to say this out of your mouth. My fear is holding me back from what God has called me to do. How long will you allow it? How long before you replace your fear with radical obedience? How long before you take every thought captive and make it obedient to Christ? How long before you put a Philippians 4:8 filter on your thoughts where you only think about what's true and honorable and just and lovely and pure and commendable? How long? How long is it going to take before you realize that obedience is not the absence of fear? It is refusing to let the fear rule you. How long before you learn how to do it scared? Before you learn how to do it anyway? Obedience is not willing to give in. It is praising and trusting God through some tears. Obedience is doing what you know to do when you don't feel like doing it. We might not know all the answers, but we have to make a choice to say, I will feel fear, but I will not live in fear. I will not dwell there. I will not live there. This is not my home. This is not my address. I will make a declaration that I will live in hope and not fear.
I thought it was absolutely amazing. God moved in our hearts. God moved in the hearts of the women here. So many people said they were blessed tonight and they look forward to the next one.
Because God is unstoppable and I'm his child, that I am unstoppable, and that despite every situation that may come my way, every trial, every tribulation, every hardship, that through his spirit I'm able to press forward, and that in him I have hope.
We need this, a night of refreshing, a night where we can just be ourselves before a holy God and being able to have that support with one another.
He placed me here in this world to serve others, to love others, and seeking him not just about my personal situations, but Lord, what can you do through me to impact the world?
In order for us to know our full potential and purpose, we got to get to know him. And I think the gathering is an opportunity to be able to see God in that manner.
I would definitely recommend this event to someone else, just because it is a time of enlightenment. It's a time of fellowship and rejoicing. It's a time to just reflect on the Lord's goodness and reflect on, Lord, what can I do to grow in you? I'm always leaving feeling invigorated, revived, and just ready to go out and change the world.